Alrighty people, Karan B. Porter here at Kinetic Body Performance, KBP. I figure I'd give you guys a quick review on that baby right there. That is the Rogue RML 3W Foldable Rack. Yes, you heard it here first. So I'm going to give you guys a quick review, an honest review. Rogue is not paying me for this review. The opinions you're about to hear are strictly from me. So let's get started. As you guys know, I got a 14 by 20 shed, which I converted into a gym space. This is not a pandemic thing. This is a KBP thing. I plan on this once we bought the house. So anyway, okay. So what you don't want to do is get a gym or build a gym and fill it up with all this stuff. And then next thing you know, it's cluttered. So what I did was I invested in things that fold, and I have other products that I want to review with you guys too. But first, let's get a crack at this. So this is the foldable rack, as I mentioned before, the RML 3W Monster Light by Rogue. It's great quality, I can tell you that. It's approximately $590 I spend just on this. The black parts here are called stringers. They make your world a lot easier. And I'm gonna tell you guys about that too. Let me just go get this item. So one of the things you have to do, very important, is find the studs in your wall. I repeat, find the studs in your wall in order to hang this. What I like to use is this product here. This is a strong magnetic magnet. So what it's going to do is actually find the nails that are in your wall. Being that I put up these walls personally, me and a couple of my friends, so I kind of have an idea of where the nails are. However, you forget where the nails or the screws. I actually use screws, not nails. You forget. So these babies are gonna save it. So what you do is you go to the wall and you move it around the wall, and then once it finds where the stud is, it's gonna stick there. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. You probably can see that. So same thing here. You gotta move it around, and then once it finds the actual metal screw, it's going to actually stick where the stud is. Once I found the studs, I use electronic leveler. It gives an actual laser beam straight down. So it gives me an idea that the stud, let me see if I could really, it gives me an idea that the stud is straight down from there. So that actually helped me keep it aligned as far as where I was gonna actually drill a hole for this. So let's get to the actual product itself. So, thing I like is folds. I love the fact that it folds out. It's going to fold out just like that. And then you have these little safety clamps right here. One thing that I don't like, let me mention a couple of things I don't like. I don't like the color scheme. I like the red ones that it comes with. I'm gonna bring those closer. I don't like the color. So you insert these to actually lock the rack in place. So you just bring one down here, like so. So that is no longer going to move. It's no longer going to shift. And it's recommended that you bring one up here, like so. Just like that. No longer going to move. It also comes with, let me just get the item out, these J hooks. They call J hooks because they look like a J. I don't know if that's going to look like a J to you guys, but it looks like a J. So what you do is you apply those J hooks wherever you anticipate grabbing your bar from, in which like so. I think that's, no, I actually got to go up a little bit. So just like that. So the J hooks are there. It's a safety measurement so that if you're gonna, sometimes I'm gonna put a bench right there and I'm gonna be actually bench pressing. So it's that safety thing. So let me just put the bar up so you guys can get full. So there you have it. That's where the bar is going to go. One of the things that I don't like is that I'm really close to that wall there. However, once I bring the bar up, I'm gonna actually move over to my right if I'm facing that way. So that's not really a problem. Also loading the plates, I'm going to shift the bar a little bit. So I might run into a problem as far as that. I might have to move it over like an inch this way. That's what I like about the stringers though. So you can loosen up the bolts so that you can actually shift the item over a little bit. So you can play with it as far as where it is. So I like the fact that it does come with that. So let me just take this bar down and show you the other attachments that I got added on. So like I mentioned before, the rack itself is about $590. Now I'm gonna add the pull-up bar to it because everyone who knows me, they know I love pull-ups, and I'm gonna demonstrate a few pull-ups. So this attachment right here is the pull-up bar. So what you do is you gotta insert the pull-up bar. It's easier when the item is not locked. Just like that. And these red, my favorite color is red. That's why I like these better than the orange ones. I think that's orange. So yeah, so you insert these just for safety. Like so. Like so. Then you have yourself a pull-up bar. Let me just demonstrate a few pull-ups. So I like the versatility of the actual item. I love that you can add attachments. You can actually add attachments to this, and you got yourself a little mini gym here. So we know that the item is actually locked in. You're gonna hear that rattling because that's just metal, steel. You're gonna hear that. There's nothing you can do about that rattling. So here you have pull up, boom. Nice and easy. So I love the fact that you can add that attachment and have that pull-up bar. Now, that's gonna cost you a little bit more to add the pull-up bar. I think it was like, I don't know, like $50 to $80. So it's a great investment, I'll tell you that. But if you're not into pull-ups, don't get it. Another item that you can add, and this is a heavy one. This baby right here. This is my dip station right here for my dips. So this is once again, this is the Monster Light. It's very important that you know that this is the Monster Light. L-I-T-E, Monster Light. So this right here attaches to the arm, like so. Let me just get that. And this stuff, the thing about this stuff is very heavy. So just be careful when you're loading this stuff up and when you're loading it, when you're unloading it. So let me just take off this J hook here, place it down. Add the safety strip right there. I know it's locked in, not going anywhere. So I love the fact that I can add that dip station, and that dip station is relatively high. It has multiple holes on each side, as you can see here. You can't see it, but there's holes going down. So different variations. So if you want to get a real good chest workout and triceps, you know, put that higher. Just jumping up there is going to give you a workout. So let me just demonstrate a few dips. So we know that the mechanism is locked in. This is relatively high. I don't usually go this high, but for demonstration purposes, I got my eagle hat on, so I'm going to go high. So I will jump up. Boom. I'm here. Now I can do my dips. Boom. 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 So just jumping up on that is relatively a workout in itself. But anyway, so I love the versatility of it. Another thing that I don't like about the product is, I'm going to show you guys once I take this down. This so that dip station, I actually bought an attachment for that. Let me get it. Should have had all my stuff over here. This right here. This right here is gonna allow me to drill once again into the studs and actually hang that dip bar on the wall. So this allows me to hang the dip bar on the wall so that it frees up my space, basically. So anything that is on the floor is taking up space. You hang it up on the wall, it's not taking up space because you're not gonna bump into things that are on the wall, really. So yeah, so just an example, I'm not gonna put it here. So I will find the stud, hang it, put that dip station right into here, and it's stored. I love the fact that Rogue really focuses on that. Other products focuses on that too. Rep Fitness, Titan Fitness. There's a lot of places that actually focus on that. So there you have it. Let me disassemble it now so that you can see it. So you take the J hooks out. Taking the J hooks out. Take my safety mechanisms out. Just like so. Place that down on the floor. Take the pull-up bar off. Just like so. I'm gonna hang this right on. I have a Rogue gun rack that hangs my bars. You can see on my right, your left. Also take my other safety. So take that out. Then place that there. Now I fold it back to step one, which was right here. So now it's stored. It's not in a way. I don't understand when people, and to each his own, I don't understand when people buy these racks and they just have them out. They have them out like this. So therefore, there's a bar here. They have the ones that don't fold. So they have them out. They have all these other weight plates that are attached to this as well, which I think is a great idea. But it doesn't fold. It just stays there. So once you buy something like that, some people actually drill into their floor to actually keep it stable, or drill into concrete to actually keep it stable. But then next thing you know it, that takes up real estate inside your room, basically. So what I like is that it folds, boom. What I don't like is that when I fold it, it doesn't fold flush up against the wall. Because of the bolts actually, each bolt actually hit each other right there. So this is like missing at least a good 2 inches from the actual folding right into the wall. And I've tried, I've took it apart. Now I can't do anything about that, basically. But there you have it. It's actually stored. I'm gonna shift the camera over to my gun rack. That is Rogue's gun rack. I don't know why they call it a gun rack, but it's a gun rack. So it's 2 items. Once again, you find the studs in your wall. Use either a stud finder or these babies. Really strong magnet here. It will find the screws that are in your wall. I know that that's a stud, and I know that's a stud. Therefore, I use my laser. Going down, I drill into the laser line that it has created, and boom, I know that it's safety and secure. You can hang from this, basically. Once again, taking things up off the floor is the key, so that your space doesn't get cluttered. So there you have it. Would I recommend this product as far as the the RML 3W? Yes, I will. This is actually the 21.5 in depth. There's a bigger one that comes out bigger from the wall. Comes out longer from the wall. So that one is a little bit bigger. I think it's a little bit more expensive, but it does the same thing. It folds. It folds, and you can actually, I think, add a little bit more attachments to that because you have more space to actually play with. I would definitely recommend this if you are into squatting, bench pressing, squat, bench pressing, pull-ups, dips. It's a multifaceted machine that you have here. It's relatively expensive though. You're gonna pay $590 just for this item alone. And then when you add I think it's Matador or something like that, that's gonna cost you another like $80. You add, the pull-up bar is gonna be another like $50 or something like that. But if you're gonna use it, it's an investment. Even if you don't use it and you fold it against, I feel like that's also an investment too, because you know that it's there and it's not relatively taking up space, basically. So hit me up in the comment section below. I think I'm going to post this on YouTube and I'm going to post it on Facebook just to get a broad range of opinions about this device. Once again, if you find the studs, you are good. I actually hung this by myself. Would I hang it by myself again? Absolutely not. Because those stringers, the black pieces that you have here that are hanging, that looks like a TV mount, those things are very heavy to be lifting up and making sure they're leveled by yourself. So I actually hung this by myself. If I was to install it somewhere else, I definitely will get the assistance of somebody to help me do that. So it's a great investment. It is something that I plan on using. So if you like it, get it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If you want to know, I got these magnetic stud finders from Amazon. Just type in magnetic stud finders. These things have saved me a lot of drilling unnecessary holes into the wall and missing the stud. These things have saved me. But anyway, I'm not going to keep you guys long. This video is over 15 minutes. So till next time, take care of yourselves and each other.